Good Lord. It has been so long since I've done a video update. My sincerest apologies. I have been busy in Toronto trying to get my life together, trying to get all of the puzzle pieces to finally make sense and fit where they belong. Condo life is still good. I'm still here. It's been just over a year, and it has been a roller coaster of a ride for a year. I'm I'm really happy that I made it here. I'm really happy that I made it for the first year. Um, so now it's just a matter of making it the second year. You know, when you've got it 2 years in a row and you can make it happen, then I think that that's when you can sort of start cementing yourself as a reality. This summer, the beginning of the summer, has been incredibly hectic for me. I did my Trans 101 lectures. I worked with Tyler. We did a Trans 101 class together, and I have to say it was probably one of the best I've ever done. There is a really great friendship that was created outside of Tyler and I dating, and I'm forever grateful for that. He's a great guy and an inspiration to so many, and I think that together we inspire change in some people. We inspire people to want to gain the access to knowledge, the knowledge that we are all created equal, and that there is absolutely nothing wrong with my idea of normal, just like there's nothing wrong with your idea of normal. We are allowed in this world, in this universe, to have ideas that are normal. I can be who I want to be, and you can be who you want to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we did our Trans 101 class together, which was great, and then I was supposed to go to Oshawa, so here's what happens. So I'm leaving my condo, I go downstairs, I hop into a cab, because I'm running late. I was supposed to take the subway and I didn't, I get in my cab. And at York and King, I get into a pretty horrific car accident. One cab hits another cab, and it was pretty bad. I still have some lower back pain. We're dealing with that. I'm in the process of litigation, starting litigation, beginning litigation. I'm not really sure how the wording is properly, but I have sought legal counsel. And it was bad. And then we got to Oshawa, where I was doing the Trans 101 lecture with Tyler, who drove. We had a really bad rainstorm, which scared the hell out of me because I'd just been in a car accident. And there were some very inspiring people there. There were a few young men, trans men, but men nonetheless, just like I'm a woman. And while I'm a trans woman, I'm still a woman nonetheless. There were some very young trans men, and I just want to, it was so inspiring to see someone so young figure out who they are. Because I remember when I came out at 13 years old, and I was really young, and I was trying to figure out where I was going and how I was going there, and what I was doing and what I was going to do in my life. And it just was inspiring to see these young men sitting there in class, knowing who they were. It's incredible. And so we did that. I was greeted with "Oh my God, you're more beautiful in person," which I thought was really nice by this young lady named Kelly, who is one of Tyler's friends, but also one of my Facebook friends. We only ever met once, I think, while I was getting a tattoo done, and she was there while I went out to grab a drink. Very nice. But yeah, so we went there, and I met this young man named Adam. What a great little boy. And I say little boy because he's 14 and I'm 35, so he's 21 years younger. So he's a little boy right now. You know, when he's like 20, I could say a young man, but right now he's a little boy. And he's like a little Justin Bieber. Total cutie patootie. But he reminded me why I do my Trans 101 classes, why I'm so open and out about who I am as a person, and why I continue to do my YouTube channel and hopefully inspire people. Because someone like him showed up to listen to me and my friend Tyler talk about being trans. I believe that Adam was 14 or 15, very, very young. And he's the reason that I continue doing what I'm doing. He's the reason. And young people like him are the reason. that I decided that I was going to come out so openly. I had fought for years about coming out as a trans woman. I had dealt with so many things, and love was one of the things that was missing because I was so open about being trans. The straight men that I dated had sometimes an issue with the fact that I was so open about it. However, I realize now that, like I said in the class, I used to think that God made me trans as some sort of punishment because I had done something wrong. And now I realize that I was created as trans, as a gift to me, and to bring it forward, to go forward and to talk to other people about being trans. I have the knowledge and I have the power and I have the self-esteem control that I can sit in front of a group of 80 people who are mostly straight and talk about my being trans. And it's only because of young men like Adam and other young people like Adam, like the young man who was from Australia who emailed me several years ago and said that I was the first person he ever told he was gay to. I broke down in tears because what an honor that someone would choose me to tell me that kind of information. And now more than ever I realize that I'm stronger than I anticipated I would be. I'm stronger than people thought I would be. I will not be left on the wayside because I'm trans. I, however, will walk right out into the middle of the street and scream at the top of my lungs, I belong here. I was created this way for a reason. And it doesn't matter what you say to me or anyone else says to me. I'm still here. I have a voice. I will not refrain from using it. So, on top of my Trans 101 stuff, my job at the Beauty Boutique is going amazing. I love my boss. I love the people I work with. I love the atmosphere. I love everything about it. Everything about where I work is just a joy, for the most part. We all have our off days, and we all have our good days and bad days, and up days and down days. I recently went through some sort of emotional breakdown, breakup type thing with a guy that I liked. That was probably really hard for people at work to deal with because I have a tendency to ramble on, and I don't know, I can't stop when I'm talking about someone that I like because I am old-fashioned in the sense that I want the world to know. I want the world to know that I'm happy. I want everyone to know the person's name that makes me happy. And to my own detriment, I jumped in a little too hard and too fast, and this person has turned out to not be the person that continues to make me happy. While he did make me happy at one time, there is no longer a connection there, and it's heartbreaking. But as a trans woman, I'm used to it. I'm used to guys getting what they want and leaving. My problem is that I still believe in true love. I still believe in love at first sight. I still believe in feelings after kissing someone for the first time, because don't even sit there and pretend to me that you did not walk someone down the aisle after you had the most incredible first kiss of your life or of the relationship. I can't say that Adam's kiss was the first kiss. And no, this is not Adam, the young trans man. This is another Adam, who's 25. I can't say that our first kiss was wedding worthy, but I can say that there was definitely a connection there that felt great while it lasted. And as usual, like every puzzle piece, I will put it together and take it apart, and put it together and take it apart, put it in the box and put it away. Because I feel as though my self-worth and my self-love have to matter more than what someone else thinks of me and how someone else loves me. There's a great line from the movie Eat, Pray, Love, and the young man says it to Julia Roberts' character, and he says, "Never let someone love you less than you love yourself." So that's what I'm going to leave you folks with today. Never let someone love you less than you love yourself. Don't make the love that you have pretend for yourself. Love yourself truly and wholly. And someone will come along. And he may not be the right one forever. But if you continue to try to think about the good times you had with him or with anyone else, with friends and family, then it can't all be that bad, can it? Ciao, my lovelies. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. I really, genuinely appreciate it.